I'm hyperactive.
That's like Karate Kid. Hello.
This
How
week,
are you?
This week, I decided to surprise Dom with a little getaway. It has been a rough fall. We came back from the trip. It's gray. November is gray and cold.
COVID for everyone. We feel like, friends and families are like, what's going on with the COVID?
We're in the city, so we wanted to be outside in the wild.
So she woke me up one morning and she said, let's get out of the house. We need a bit of fresh air. And that's what we did.
And that's what we did. Yeah, no, especially like living in a van for the last year, we know that when it's gonna be time to build, we're probably gonna build something that is small. So we are tiny house hunting, sort of.
Yeah,
and
just gathering ideas, I think.
And this is a very, very good start to ideas. Those windows.
Let's go around and see what it looks like.
So welcome to our week in the woods.
Week in the woods. Let's go.
Hi, we're Dom and Marie.
Since 2016, we traveled the world by van looking for the perfect road trip, until we decided to buy and convert our own little home on wheels that we named Vanessa.
Every Sunday, we share parts of our van life experience with as much details as possible.
Tips, tricks, and stories that we hope will inspire you to start your own travel project.
But for now, buckle up, subscribe, and enjoy the ride for this new episode of Van Life Sagas.
Wake up Dom for a surprise, something that we've been wanting to do for a very long time.
Waiting for a spot on an angled line.
I have a surprise this morning. You need to pack your bags.
Where are we going?
I can't tell you.
You have to tell me if you want me to pack my bags.
No, come on, you need to pack your bags for a week.
No. For a week?
Oh wait.
Where?
Let's go. And we have to leave in 10 minutes.
Tabarnak. I have to do the bed.
8 minutes left.
Hey. Do I need this?
Yes, you do.
Do I need like a thick shirt?
Yes, you need big shirts.
Do I need a big fan de métal?
No
You
fans.
sure?
Yes, envoie pas ça. Socks, undies.
Yeah, I got this covered already.
Where do you think we're going?
Montreal.
Aruba, Bahama. Non, on s'en va pas là.
I'm ready.
Okay, pack it up, dude.
Let's go.
So we rented this place called Le Vert Tendre, which is located 4 hours away from where we live.
That would be like the tender green.
The Tender Green, yeah. 4 hours from where we live, and it's in the Eastern Townships, which is what, like 45 minutes away from Vermont?
Yeah, that's close to Vermont, and the townships were initially, populated by Americans.
There you
so
go.
That's why it's kind of English.
Yes. 4 hour drive, and you wanted to stop for a freaking poutine en route?
I always want to stop for a poutine. This is like a tradition. Every time we hit the road for the first time in days, Marie and I, we just see...
You?
No, you said, yeah, let's go for a poutine.
No, I said, yeah, hot dog. You said poutine.
Okay.
Kind of job that gives you peace.
This is your surprise?
Hey, that's a very nice surprise, but can you explain me what is a poutine? I'm pretty sure half the people don't even know.
Fries with gravy and the crotte de fromage, and there's no word in English for crotte de fromage. Like,
Cheese curds.
No, crotte de fromage. Literal translation?
Cheese poop?
Cheese poop.
I'll show you what a poutine tastes like in the screen.
That's what you're gonna get?
Oh yeah. Food is ready.
Show me.
So for those of you who never saw a poutine, wait a second. Because it's a masterpiece of culinary expression. Poutine is like...
Are you eating my fries?
Poutine is, it's out of this world. It's like, so this is poutine. Oh,
Wow. Oh my god.
can you hear the angel sounds?
So after that poutine, you will feel horrible. You will want to nap and have a big Coke. And what we did is we
napped and had a big Coke.
No, we just kept on driving, and then we arrived here at 5 p.m.
Yep, and it was already dark.
It was already pitch black. And what you need to know about this place is that the cottage, the little tiny house we're in, is
very-
not accessible by car.
Don't underestimate walking in the woods at night in a wood you don't know.
We're there in 10 minutes.
Where are you bringing me? In the middle of, well, I don't know where we would go to Eastman. Where are we going to Eastman?
You'll see in 10 minutes. 9 minutes now. Are you ready? I
Yeah.
gotta put this on my forehead.
Oh, yeah.
I feel so badass. Come on. Let's do it.
I can't see shit.
This way?
Where are you?
We have 3 kilometers to do this. Can there be animals?
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm going hunting for something.
You're happy you like your surprise, don't you?
I don't think I actually like spending too much time inside.
Well, that might be it.
Even if it's cold. No, show me the map. I don't know where we are.
We're somewhere here.
Now, I don't want to scare you, but
Non, arrête, dis-moi rien.
but that's an animal. Well, it sounds like a duck.
Oh, je sais plus où aller, là.
And we heard one of the staff started honking. It's like, oh, that's not a good sign. So we had to walk back to the parking lot. He said we're gonna go that way instead of that way because it's gonna be easier for you guys.
Allô? Je sais pas. Ça dit large des courageux, non?
Allô?
Parce que moi, je ne connais pas. Il y a un numéro de votre Xbox.
85.
On s'en va ensemble.
On s'en va ensemble? Ah, yes!
So we eventually made it to our tiny house, and that is what we love the most about getting to a place late at narc.
Late at narc.
When you wake up the next morning,
Yeah.
it's like you're in a different place.
But already when we got in the house, we were really excited because the first thing you see is a climbing wall in the living room.
And
I
the
was
fire pit.
And the fire pit. So I was like, there's a climbing wall in the living room. Free solo!
So the first night, that's exactly what we did. We cooked.
Free solo!
Made a massive fire. Dom obviously went free soloing on a 9-foot wall.
Oh, that's more like 14.
14-foot wall, and we went to bed, and we just couldn't wait for the next morning to see what it looked like.
Yeah.
So let us tell you about this tiny house.
Through the streets of loneliness.
It's barely 600 or 700 square foot, and it's really based on the same modules as you would have in a van. So that's the first thing I noticed here is that we have all the same equipment we would have in a van conversion. So for example, we have 3 solar panels on top pushing electricity in 6 2-volt batteries, which are behind the toilet seat. And in the toilet, you can see all the electrical system
nice.
running. So every time I went pooping, I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
That's how they do it.
Call. Yeah. And they even have a panel on the bathroom door explaining how the electricity works here. So we have a normal kitchen unit with a propane stove.
Hot water heated by a propane heated water tank.
You have a 12-volt fridge.
Yep.
Tons of storage for the kitchen. After that, you have the living room, bedroom, bathroom.
All in the main
zone.
space.
The main space can do all 3 things.
Yeah.
First, you have a table on wheels,
Yeah.
which is very nice because you can just, if you want to go work by the fire, you can go by the fire.
And then if you want to lower the bed, because you'll see that the bed is on a pulley system,
Yeah.
you can move the table and then you lower the bed.
The bed is at the center of the place and it's, movable.
Yeah.
And the bathtub is
Don't,
also...
don't say it yet, because it's like the secret.
Oh, okay. After that, you would have the climbing wall fireplace zone. So this is on the far left. This is where obviously you put all your wood in the fireplace to keep it warm.
No.
Because this place is equipped with a heating system, but you can also use the wood stove to make it a bit warmer. So that's what we did for the last few days. So in this section, you also have the climbing wall, which is pretty neat if you want to have fun practicing poses or if you would just want to have your kids, climbing up and down.
And there's a harness, so it's super safe.
It's super safe.
And you also have a bench with how do you say that? Cushions?
Cushions.
Where you can read,
Cushions.
work, play, watch computer, watch TV. There's a popcorn machine, etc., etc. And on the second floor, because there is a small second floor, you have 2 queen-size beds, and it gets pretty warm up there, even in winter, because all
of
the
the stove.
heat stays there. And the way you go up is on a simple ladder, a metal ladder. On the left and on the right side, you have 2 beds. You have a little playing room up there with a net to avoid stuff or people falling. And the way you come back down is with this fireman pole, fire pole. So you just wrap around the pole and you go back down. So it's a very playful.
It's very nice.
Cabin.
It
It's
has
very nice.
everything you need.
Yeah.
It feels just like at home, but it's solar powered and propane heated. So
Yeah.
but it
And
feels
there's-
exactly like back home. We're not missing anything.
By the touch of her fingertips. Yeah.
I'm trying to pick the parts, the pieces that are dry and that have
Birch.
birch.
We live. Listen. And all the lady wear blue diamond. The lady wear blue diamond. The lady wear.
To me, this place felt like a really good place to get inspired and motivated to work on my PhD. So that's what I did. I spent a lot of time reading and writing, and you worked on a documentary again.
Yeah, we have a lot of tasks these days that require a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And I think I'm a little
ADHD.
ADHD, and Marie too. But we tend to waste a lot of attention on details when we're surrounded by too much. So here was the perfect place to just focus on stuff. Lay down, read, call people if needed. And,
Until
until
you
it's
until you see the snow outside and you just rush.
I held you close in my arms last night. I hugged you, baby, and squeezed you.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais? T'avais l'air pressé. Well, it snowed last week though.
No, this is real snow.
What do you mean it's real snow?
This is real snow.
You're gonna put it in your mouth, don't you?
Yes, I'm in love with you. Yeah, yeah,
Est-ce que t'es niaiseux?
say you love me too. You drive me crazy, set my heart afire. Find it in chicks. Burn me up with love, so kiss me quick, you may.
Get seen of the North Pole? We need to make a fire and play games and read books and eat popcorn and take a bath. The first snow, when you live in a country where it snows, the very first snow is like,
it's like news. Like everything's changing.
it's like heaven. You just rush outside just to feel the snow like on your skin and in your hands and just to taste it. To me, it feels like it brings me back to when I was 3 years old. I love the snow.
Yeah, so suddenly all this concentration went away, and she ran outside to go get some more wood, although we had enough.
Yeah.
And we just, played in the. We had a little 2 or 3 minute walk.
You're gonna make the fire
Okay.
and I'm gonna cook
Oh, what's the dinner?
chili.
Ah, veggie chili?
Veggie chili.
Veggie chili! We're gonna eat. Good job, baby. I'm proud of you.
I'm in love with you. You made a hit, yeah, yeah, this is it. Ooh, we are in love with you. You made a hit, yeah, yeah, this is it. Ooh, we are in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you.
The perk about this house is the bath. So the bath is on wheels and it has extensible like water hoses. So you can move it around in the tiny house. It doesn't need to stay where it is. So what I did is I pulled it and I took a long hot bath in the middle of this tiny house overlooking the forest and the mountain in the back, and it was just
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you so salty?
I hadn't taken a bath in like
3 years.
3 years, because the last time I took a bath, I told you
Passed out.
I passed out. It was just beautiful. And again, what's nice about this place in the summer, when you open the doors, you can bring the bath outside. So can you imagine that?
It's pretty neat.
Why you so salty? I'll still take
this place was called Le Vert Town. We're going to be
Tender Green.
the Tender Green.
Tender Green.
We're going to be putting the link to that in the
Tender Green.
description below. If you guys want to come, again, very close to Montreal, Quebec, Toronto,
Vermont.
and like an hour from Vermont. So to you American people, check it out because it's freaking beautiful. And we had the Tiny House 85, which is one of the like most secluded near the Beaver Dam. So you might want to keep that in mind because it's a really well located house.
Next week is Christmas.
Next week is almost Christmas. It's
week is
beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. Do, 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 do.
Hello, my name is Dominique Fauché, and I'm disguised as the Christmas Jesus. I just took what was on my mother's table and put it on my head. So the winners of last week's contest are the following. I will name them one by one. Amanda Sprit, Félix Etienne Tremblay, Le King Pigeon, Thrim TFM, I don't know how to pronounce this, Allison Valley, Nick Conker, Kara's Life, and Kelly Agner. Oh, holy night, I'm headed to Vancouver. It is the night, and I will want to see the sea. Long is the way, and I can't wait to see her. But I am tired, so I'll stop to buy a coffee. A thrill of hope when I turn on my phone. I found a spot where I can park alone. 'Cause I'm living in a van down by the river. I don't pay rent, I don't pay whatever normal people have to pay. I don't pay rent or whatever what normal people have to pay. I just heard my neighbor banging on the floor.